and your staff, especially the special events crew, for putting on another great party.
Absolutely. I'm so proud of them. You know, the main players are Colleen McQuitty and Mike Coppersmith and Jen Betts, Vernon Dorsey and Rob Wyatt. But we have many other staff out here, over probably 150 staff from my department, plus the police department. Plus there's lots of other help that we get from all of the city departments to pull this off.
Absolutely, I thought Hometown Holidays was a success. We had great crowds. We've had so many people come up to us and say how much of a great time that they had. Hometown's really become a street festival, so there's really people there all day long, and there's something for everybody to do. We really start planning Hometown Holidays full force in January timeframe of each year. Mike Coppersmith is the Special Operations Supervisor, so he deals with a lot of the event logistics, dealing with all the contracts and vendors and equipment, and laying out the site map and the actual setup and physical setup of the events. Does all the work orders, that type of stuff. Jen Betts is the event specialist. She books the bands, and she does the staffing for events. She also does all the marketing publicity for our events.
The time involved it's a lot more than just the day of. It really starts, weeks before, making sure that we have a plan, so we're doing everything as efficiently and as effectively as possible, with minimal disruptions to the residents and businesses in the town center area. We normally start early in the morning. Bring the vendors in while the streets are closed, get them set up, so then the different artists, the art festival vendors, the sponsors, the different nonprofit organizations all come in and they're ready to go and everything's set there for them. Hundreds and hundreds of hours go into it. Myself, we're looking at the different vendors, the equipment, but then Rob and Vernon, who work with us throughout the course of the year, they're prepping the equipment, they're getting the equipment ready. It doesn't just show up the morning of the event and go up ready to go. There's repairs that need to be made, everything needs to be inspected, looked at. So it's just hundreds of hours, and it really goes throughout not just the special events division, but we rely on our parks department. They come out, they take a look at the trees, they take care of the grass, the streets. It's really a multi-department effort. During Hometown Holidays, the days leading up to and the actual event, I'm on site coordinating all the logistics with the different vendors, anybody that's showing up with any equipment, as well as some of our staff, making sure everything goes up at the right time, right place, and then breaking everything down and getting it set up again for the next day.
I take care of the command center and all the staffing, so kind of making sure everything's going smoothly with that, full-time and part-time, making sure all the bands have arrived and that they're all good to go, and then just checking on like the nonprofits, the Green Festival. I take care of all the marketing, so a lot in one. The amount of part-timers we have is about 40 to 50 for Hometown Holidays, and that's just part-timers alone. It's really key for us to meet with the setup crew and just go over exactly what tents and what equipment goes where. And then the part-timers, we go over the perimeters, the layout of the site festival, and just make sure that they're familiar with it. We give them site access lists. It's like a master copy of who comes in at what perimeter, just to get them as prepared as possible. I definitely think that outsiders don't see the amount of work that goes into it. Like Colleen had mentioned, there's 3 of us in the office doing pretty much all the logistic work. So outsiders don't see, all the phone calls we have with all the vendors, all the stuff with the bands to get them all prepared, their sound requirements, all that type of thing, and pretty much just the layout of the entire event and just working with multiple people.
We'll worry about the parking lot 1 this afternoon. Main stage. Did you drop trash boxes and recycling back there? No. Okay, let's hit that. 'Cause that's the rolling stage is back there though, right? For the drum riser for him, the 6x8.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, I can go ahead and do it down and then pull that other one down.
One of the biggest challenges, like any job, is keeping everybody on the same page and really kind of keeping everything on the right time frame. Like you said, with like the different number of vendors and everybody getting there, that the tents have to be set up so the power vendor can come in and we can drop the power into the booths. If the tent vendor is running behind, then the power runs behind, then the stage is run behind, then we don't start on time, which is one of the things that we really pride ourselves on, is everything starts on time.
I think it's really important to be organized and kind of stay on top of things and follow up with people. It's also, we start this event early, planning in about January, so a lot of people, it's not on their radar yet, so it's really important to kind of keep following up and staying on things and just have everything organized.
The toughest challenges that I have during my job is that we're such a public division within the Recreation and Parks division. We have so many people that come out to our events, and a lot of people have opinions and lots of ideas, and it's really just weeding through those and making sure that we're taking the ideas that are really going to enhance our events. I'm proud of them constantly, pretty much. I mean, we do so many events that, you see the smiles on people's faces when they're at events, and how can you not be proud of what your team just did, and how many people it makes happy.
Definitely for me, the most rewarding aspect is seeing the event as it takes place and kind of seeing it run smoothly and knowing that everything is going well and watching smiles on people's faces as they watch a band or like that.
Working with Colleen and Jen is fun. I think that's one of the things that makes this job so much fun and enjoyable, is that you really work with like a good group of people. Between Colleen, Jen, Rob, and Vernon, you work a lot of long hours, and it's high stress at times. But to be able to sit back and laugh and kind of jab at each other, and working so close together, we really know each other well that it kind of takes some of the tension, and you really get to feed off of people where if you're getting stressed out with something, somebody will jump in and help each other out. So it's definitely beneficial.